happy March. We are seriously so excited to kick off March 1st with this Zoom. I'm super pumped because I feel like there are so many things that I've wanted to share with you guys. And I was just talking to Tosh today, and I was like, you know what? Let's do a Zoom where we just share all of our tips, okay? I'm literally so excited because Tosh has completed 5 success bonuses. Can we please give her some love in the chat? Like 5 success bonuses, guys. 5. Like, are you mind blown? That's $20,000 in bonuses. Like, holy crap. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I asked her to speak with me, and I'm closing it on my 5th this week. So if we can do it, you can do it. I promise you. And that's why we're up here talking to you right now, because at the end of the day, like, if we wouldn't have gotten on Zooms like this, if we wouldn't have really leaned into our leaders every single day, we wouldn't be where we are. We didn't get here by luck or by chance. We got here because we followed the people that were successful, and we did what they did. Yes, we did some things on our own, but we did what they did. And we watched the girls who led from the front, and we followed them. So at the end of the day, we're here to tell you all of our tips. It is going to be 30 minutes, quick and easy. Definitely get your pen and paper out, because I promise you're going to want it, okay? So we're going to talk first on enrolling customers. And for me, I mean, Tosh, I'm going to let you like add on to this, like what your main forms, but mine are Facebook posts, post to post, and reels. Tosh, do you have anything to add to that? And TikTok, but.
Those 3 exact same things for me too.
Oh my God, wait, I didn't even plan that. I don't want them to think that I planned for that. I
really think
down mine.
Yeah. That's pretty much, those are definitely my top 3 ways that I get customers. You're talking about customers, right? Not distributors.
Yep.
So I will say this about posting, because I'm going to contradict myself, but if you are not posting on your Facebook 3 to 4 times a day, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. But at the same time, you guys, if posting is the only thing you're doing, you are doing yourself a huge disservice, because posting is so important. Like, think about all the people that you've talked to previously that literally just forgot that you even ever talked. And then they're scrolling through Facebook and they see you post about their apps and they're like, oh yeah, I was going to join this girl's business. And then they're messaging you. So yeah, it's like a reminder to people. Occasionally I'll get customers just right on the spot from a post, but for the most part, it is just something that you need to be doing every single day.
Love that. And I totally agree. Piggybacking off the Facebook post, it does not have to blow up with 20 comments to be a successful Facebook post. Because I'm going to be honest, and Tosh, back me up on this one, I've gotten some with 20 comments and nobody buys. Like, that's happened. It happens. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. Now I'm going to contradict myself just the same way that you did. If it gets nothing, if it's up and it gets nothing, and it's been up for like an hour, I don't leave it, because I know at the end of the day, people will comment, and it's a good post. It's probably just not the right time. Facebook algorithm is weird. We have yet to master that at all. But I can tell you right now that our Facebook posts are good. And the ones that we have in the boards app is because a top leader posted them, or I posted them and it took off, or Tosh posted it and it took off, and it just ended up in our boards app. Obviously, if you're brand new and you don't have the boards app, you will. I know that's in part of the training, but I totally agree. Posting is one of those things where, like, the reason that I've taken off and I've been able to post like 3 to 4 times a day is because I was so consistent with it. Whether it was a life post and then a Facebook post about the product, and then it was a quote, and then it was a picture of, you know, me and Alex at dinner and talking about how I'm so grateful for this life that we live. Like, it's a little bit of everything. And I will add on to this, and I know that you will too, Tosh, but you have to be careful about what you're posting. And what I mean by that is, you cannot just post a bunch of memes and crap on your page. It should be quality stuff. If you go to me and Tosh's page, scroll, you won't find a meme. You won't. You're going to find Tosh and Miles. You're going to find me and my friends at the beach, or you're going to find a picture of the 2 of us on each other's pages. Like, you're going to find products. You're going to find uplifting quotes. You're going to find success stories. Like, that's what you find. But it isn't all business all the time. Like I said, you'll find a picture of like Miles. You'll find a picture of me and Alex from our wedding day. You'll see an anniversary post. Like, our life, this business fits into our life. So our life is this business is part of our life. So at the end of the day, you shouldn't be posting and clogging up your page with anything spammy. Do you want to add on to that, Tosh?
Yeah, exactly. I agree because people are gonna be looking at your page, like especially if you're reaching out to a random person and you're asking them like, "Hey, can I ask you a favor?" Like some people can think that's spammy, so they're gonna go to your page. And then if it's spammy and all there is just like color background, same exact post over and over, or maybe you never post about yourself, they're just gonna think you're a robot. So it's definitely important to do all of those things.
Yes, exactly. Because they are going to check it out. And even if you don't message them, and let's say they come from host to post, what's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to go look at your page. That's what I did whenever I followed a girl from Instagram. I went and looked at her page. So just keep that in mind that your business is completely on social media. And as amazing as it is that you get to control what people see and what they don't, you also again get to control what they see and what they don't. So make sure it's quality stuff that you're putting out there. I'm also going to talk a little bit on host to post. You guys know I love host to post. I'll never stop posting about it. For me, what I'm getting up for host to post is giveaway, gummies, and distributor. Those are the ones I'm getting. And I don't want to get too into distributor because I definitely want to talk about that. But those are the host to posts that I'm getting up. I will get up 10 every day. I have 6 up right now. I'm not going to bed without 10. It's been a slower bit of a day because March 1st is always crazy with planning and stuff like that for me. But I'm not going to bed without my 10. Because at the end of the day, I know host to post works. And I also know that that is how I grow my Facebook friends. You know what I mean? Like that is how I grow my friends list is through host to post. That's how I grew it from 100 to over 4,000 is from host to post. Did some of them come from Reels when I popped up? Yeah, but most of the time with Reels, I get followers, not friends. People who friend me, that's from Facebook host to post. So to grow your friends list, if you want to grow your friends list, you want to grow your customers, I highly recommend getting into host to post and making sure that you are consistent with it because that is the only way that I personally have been able to do that. You want to piggyback, Tosh?
Yeah, I mean that's the same that I have to like with Facebook host posts. I typically try to get around like I'll say like 6 to 8 gummy posts a day because that's the one that blows up for me the most, or not necessarily blows up the most, but it's where I get a lot of my customers. So I'll do 6 to 8 gummies, and then I'll do a few giveaway and a few distributor, kind of like even that way. So like 3 or 4 of each or whatever I can get up for the day, but I do focus on those 3 as well.
That's perfect. Do you comment anything in the post or do you just get it up with like a color background?
For what they post, I don't comment on their posts at all until if like the next day it doesn't have any or maybe it just has one comment, I'll go back and comment like some results pictures.
Amazing. Amazing. I love that. And I got this tip also from another top leader who's a presidential, but she will go back through and she will comment, and I'm going to find it really quick, but she will comment all through the host to post. I'm going to put it in here. I haven't shared it yet, but I'm going to share it now. So save this. This was genius. Posting, like commenting this on all the host to posts. That would take you like no time. Like, I mean, like it would take you time. It'd take you like what, 30 minutes? But that goes through and boosts every single host to post that you have posted. Obviously, don't post this on a giveaway or post this on a distributor. Post that on your weight loss gummies ones. But I highly recommend going through posting that just in the last 2 days of the month or the last 72 hours, go boost it. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Yeah, so save that.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I forgot about this. With Facebook host posts too, like the reason that we say get up 10 a day, it's so important because you guys like if you're only getting up 2 or 3 host posts a day, the chances that they're gonna blow up is so low. Like honestly, I say this and it kind of sounds bad, but like just getting up 10 is gonna be like in my expectation, one of them getting comments because at the end of the day, they don't always all get comments. And so it can be discouraging sometimes to like get up 10 and none of them get any comments. But that's why you have to do it every single day. That's why it is so important because as we know, we've seen them be duds and we've also seen them get 100+ comments. So just stay consistent.
Definitely. I totally agree. And that's just like with anything. That's even with messaging. You're sending out host to post messages. Why do we say like, or at least for me, I do 50 in the morning and 50 at night. I have to do them in the morning and at night because morning isn't enough. I'm not going to get up 10 host posts from my video. I mean, like maybe I will one day, but that's not the case every day. So I have to make sure that I'm sending out those messages morning and night. And when you think about it, it doesn't take long to get up the host post. And why do we say also to get a post post? Because someone is putting it up for you. Someone is literally doing your work. 10 people are doing your work. It's like you hired them, but they're for free. And they get to get entered into this giveaway, right? And that our team has collected all the money for already. I knew the new one's going to be announced soon, but this is just something for you guys to remember. Like some people will be like, oh, I have to get up my host post today, or like, oh, like I didn't get it up. Like I could easily be like, oh my gosh, I still have to go send messages after this Zoom. I'm going to get off of this at like 10. I'm going to be tired. No, I get to send out those messages. Those people are going to post for me. How grateful am I? Like you guys got to get back to that grateful mentality with even just host a post. They're posting for you. They're going out of their way to post on their page. How sweet is that? You know what I mean? So just remember that, and getting back to the gratitude with getting those host posts up. And then what else was I going to say? I opened up this other thing and I got away from my notes and I'm like, oh gosh. Oh, Reels and TikTok. Wow. Okay. So Reels has blown up both of our businesses. Like, holy crap. The great thing about this is when I make it on TikTok, and I feel like Tosh, you do the same thing, but if you don't, please tell me. Literally, when I make it on TikTok, it automatically saves to my phone and I go post it to Reels at the exact same time with the same captions. I do 2 every single night. Rarely I'll post one like randomly during the day, but like that's it. Like I post 2 every single night. Like when I hop off here, you will see 2 TikToks posted to Haley Cox. Okay. And then they're both going to be on Reels. So I'm pretty consistent with that.
Yeah, yeah, I am too, but I don't have like a strict schedule for mine. Personally, I post at least 1 or 2 every night, and then I'll usually post like 1 sometimes in the morning and in the afternoon. Like I'll post up to 4, and then but I at least try to post 1 or 2 every day.
Amazing.
And I do the same way you do.
Yeah, and it's literally not hard. It's so easy. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I'll do like a funny one, but I won't like, I mean, there's so many that I just like point, or that it's just me and I'm like singing along with the words, and then I just do cute pictures after that.
Yeah.
Like it's so simple. And then, okay, this is such a good question. Somebody asked me, distributor or product. I do both, because at the end of the day, we always say to be a product of the product. I lost 25 pounds in 90 days before I went and got married. I was like, I'm going to get results. I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to fit into my wedding dress. I got my wedding dress a size small on purpose. It was really tight when I tried it on in May. And I was like, your girl's fitting into this in September. And I literally lost a little over 25 pounds in 90 days. And so I use those results. Tosh has results. We'll put ours together. Other girls in the business have results and we'll put them together. Like other friends in the business, they have results and they'll share them with us. If you guys have results and you want ours, we'll easily share them in the chat. Go and look at other top leaders. You know, go to me and how about this? Just go to me and Tasha's page. We post very similarly in the way of like, we post like cute, funny videos, and then we post distributor videos, and we post products like for the coffee or gummies or smoothie or whatever. And at the end of the day, it is so simple. It's so quick. Our videos are like 7 or 8 seconds, and they're easy to make with green screen. So go look and get some ideas from us, and go follow us for sure on TikTok. And then, like I said, the same thing is on Reels, but there's no extra effort for Reels. It is literally just saved to your phone, and then it's right there, and you can just upload it with the same caption. So
yeah, for sure. I will say that it's easy to like have some kind of excuse to not post TikToks or whatever, but I will say there's no reason to not post them. Number one, if you don't have results yet, it doesn't matter. I've literally seen people use only other people's results and be like, this is my friend's results from these. And like, it's that simple. If you don't have results yet, if you're new, that's okay, but you do want to get results. And then number 2, if you don't know how to make one, literally message me right now and I will do a screen recording and I will show you exactly how to make one. And it is really, really simple, but I understand like there's a lot of like editing and weird stuff in there. So if you don't know how to make one, don't let that be an excuse to not make them.
Wow, preach it. And you know what's funny is I was actually thinking, I was like, I think we will do like a training and like a
Yeah.
quick one, and it'll probably be like 10 minutes, just like our host to post video. For those of you that are new, and if you haven't watched that yet, there's a training on like host to post and what we're talking about. We will do one for TikTok. I literally just had that like idea, and we're gonna do it now. So we will have that ready for you guys, and that'll be really easy for you guys to see like how we post it and how simple it is. It's not hard, you know what I mean? And then I think we got everything for customers. Is there anything else you wanted to say for customers?
Not that I can think of. I might think of something later, but I can't think of anything right now.
Oh, I post the products on my stories as well. Like coffee, my gummies, my smoothie. If I do my skincare, I'll post my eyelash serum sometimes. Like, you guys get a kit with the coffee, gummies, and the vegan metabolism booster, ThermoFat XX. Use them, like post them on your story. Like, yes, they're for your use and for you to get results, which is amazing, but be a product of the product and post it on your story already. And, you know, be like, volunteers needed. If you could take 2 tablets a day and lose 30 pounds in 90 days, would you do it? Message me, you know, burn, or message me lose for more info, and just post that on your story with like a cute boomerang of you holding the ThermoFat XX. Like, it's really not hard to make stories. And I do want to chime in really quick. Do not, same way with Facebook, don't make your stories all about the business or all spammy quote stuff. It needs to be a sprinkle of everything. If you go to Tosh's story, you're going to see Miles. I know you will. You'll see him. He's being super cute. If you go to mine, you're going to see my dog. You're going to see Alex. You're going to see me talking. Like, you'll see Tosh talking. Like, we post our life and the business because we want people to know that when you come into this business, you're going to use your personal account, because this business easily fits into your life. Just the same way that a phone fits into your daily routine, so does this business. So definitely the stories. Like, I always post products on my stories, because when people come from TikTok or people come from Facebook, they go watch your stories the same way they look at your page. So let's go ahead and move on to distributors. If you guys have any questions at any time, Tammy, that was such a good question that you dropped. If you guys have any questions, please drop them, because that's why we're here. Okay. So distributors, this is going to sound so repetitive. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's posting, host to post, and then reels and TikTok. But I will say, like, live posting on Instagram is like everything for me. Like, I don't know what it is lately with the last 3 months, but live posting on Instagram has been like my turnaround. And I get people who like text me or message me from my live posts. What would you say, Tosh?
Yeah, same. I do mostly lately, most of mine come from Facebook Reels. That's been like my biggest thing. But the thing is, guys, if you go to my Facebook Reels, you're going to scroll through them right now. The top 20, probably more, have maybe like 500 to 1,000 views. Like, they don't look like I'm getting a bunch of distributors from them. But if you scroll way down, the old ones are the ones that are blowing up. And that's happening for a lot of leaders that I've noticed. So don't ever like delete a reel, and don't get discouraged if your reel doesn't blow up right away, because it could literally blow up 2 months from now. You could get hundreds of messages. I've literally gotten thousands of messages from reels from forever ago. But I'm doing Facebook Reels, TikToks. I'm doing host to post a little bit, just a couple a day. And then I'm also doing host to post on Instagram as well. So people that I've messaged previously that never got back to me, I'll send them. Sometimes I'll unsend it and resend like a, hey girl, I have a question for you, and have them post on their story. And I have a cute little slide. If you guys want to see it, I can try to find it, but it's literally just a picture of me, and it says like, I'm looking for work from home babes. And it has some info about like how we get paid and all of that. And it has my phone number at the bottom for them to text me.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I actually was going to say the same thing. So I have one too, and I can show you guys too, but it's basically the same thing. And I started doing that on Instagram host to post, and I can't make this up. Look at this. It says money. Somebody texted me from the Instagram host to post, because I do the same thing where there's so many people on my Instagram who haven't tried the products, or they're not a part of the team yet. But I'll message them and I'll be like, hey girl, I have a quick question for you. Or like, hey girl, could you do me a quick favor? And they're like, oh yeah, what's up? You know? So that's also a good thing to start doing if you don't have anything, or if you need an example, obviously text one of us and we'll send you guys our picture. I literally just made it on Instagram. It's very easy. But I do want to say, as far as the reels, I just got to piggyback off of that and say 100% yes. Okay, this was so awesome. I was out and Tabitha texted me. Tabitha, I'm calling you out. Tabitha texted me and she was like, Haley, holy crap. I was like, what? I was like so scared. She sends me a picture. I'm on the For You page, 7.8 million views on like a funny video I did with Alex. You want to know when I took the video? In 2020. I did the video in 2020 and I posted it 2 months ago. It's an old one. It's like with the Friends sound or whatever. It was like a funny, like I love Friends. I don't know who else loves Friends. Number one if you love Friends, but I will watch Friends all the time. I love it. And Alex and I did a video with like Rachel and Ross and like the pizza toppings. Yes, the pizza toppings. And it blew up. When I checked it last, it had like 200,000 views. And that was like after a whole month. And then 2 months later, it pops off. And guess what it did? It popped off one of my videos. I kid you not, that barely had 1,000 views after a whole month, and it popped it off, and now it's over 100. It doesn't even matter, like she said, like just post it and let it go. It's kind of like you forget that you did it. Like you post it and you're just like, oh, great. Like I did that. Good. Check it off the list. Moving on. Let's go do host to post. Let's go send out some messages. Like I don't like sit there and be like, oh my gosh, is my reels taking off? What's the view at now? What's the view at now? Because what does that do? That makes you focus on things that aren't happening, right? And what do you think is going to create more of that? More things that don't happen. So just post it. Be proud of yourself that you did it. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Text one of us and be like, got up my first reel. I'm doing great. And keep doing it. Because eventually, literally within your first 30 days, you could have one that pops off to like, I don't know, 1 million. We don't know. Like it's all by chance, and it's not something you can control. So go put your hard work and your energy into things that you can control. Have fun with reels. Do them. Again, do the TikToks. Have fun with them. Post them and then just move on. And you're going to find yourself finding your phone blowing up. And then you're like, Haley, what do I do? I got so many messages. And then as far as live posting, this I want to speak on. And Tosh, I know she has something to say because obviously now, like, you're a new mom, the 5-month-old baby. And I just want you guys to realize our lives are not perfect. And we do not always look our best. I literally put on makeup just for this Zoom, okay? I have not had makeup on all day. I'm in a crop top and biker shorts, and I'm just chilling, okay? So, and I didn't go anywhere today. So I want you guys to realize our lives are not always glamorous, and we stock up on our photos. And if we don't have a stock up on photos, and I'm gonna explain what that means, we will go out and we will take a quick pic by a cute tree, or in our home, you know, with her child, or with my dog and my coffee. Like, it does not have to be special. What matters is that you show the real you, and you show the opportunity that you're ready to help people change their lives. Okay. So example, stocking up on photos. When you go to an event, I got girls coming for Road Rally. We're about to meet with a bunch of top leaders and go to a really cute area, and there's going to be like tons of picture options. We're going to stock up. One of them's going to get a picture with me, and then I'm going to get a picture with them, and then I'm going to get a picture with her, and then I'm going to get a picture with that leader and that person and that person. And then I'm going to go to Mark, our CEO, and be like, hey, Mark, let's get a photo. And we're going to get a photo. Like, and then I've got like 7 photos, and it's all in a different position. Maybe I'm smiling, maybe I'm laughing, all different photos for all different times. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Stock up on your photos. I'm not saying post the same photo over and over again. I'm saying post different photos. When we just had our conference, drop a 2 if you got a ton of pictures while you're at conference. This is me dropping a 2. Drop a 2 if you got tons of pictures at conference, at the beach, or we had it here in Florida. So at the beach or at the conference house, or, you know, with me or with another leader. You guys have so many photos because you stocked up. So in times like this, when we're all like working from home and we're like, I need a cute photo to post on Instagram, you go into the stocked up photos that you took a month ago. You know what I mean? Tosh, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I totally agree. So a couple of things that's really important with posting or like your actual photos is, number one, you need to have a really good lighting. So like I would never take a picture right now and post it because obviously the lighting is horrible. It's nighttime. I would wait until the day. I would get in front of a window where there's good lighting, outside in the shade. That's really good lighting, so it's not too harsh. Get good lighting. That's super important. Also add a preset. You guys, you can get presets from Etsy. You can get them from influencers, typically sell them like in their bios on Instagram. There's so many ways. Probably Google it, Lightroom presets. If you know nothing about it, just message me and I'll give you some more info. But they're life changing. You literally just throw them on a picture, it brightens it up, makes them 10 times better. So try posting those. And then I'm going to link this in my bio. I just was reminded, but there's this cute little thing on Amazon, and it's like a little tripod, tiny one, and you can put your phone on it, and it has a little clicker. So you can literally go outside, put it up somewhere, take some cute pictures with a clicker, and then you're done. And you can change your outfit, change your hair, whatever, but definitely stock up. Like she was saying, like at least once a month, just go out and get some cute pictures, or have your husband or somebody do it for you.
Yeah, and that's so genius about just like literally just like changing your shirt, because I do that for TikToks.
Yeah.
When I'm filming lots of TikToks in a day, I'll be like, I'll literally tell Alex, hold on a minute, I gotta go change my shirt, and I'll just go and swap out my shirt, and like it looks like I'm in a whole, and I'll like maybe swap out my earrings or something, and I look totally different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's just good to make sure that you guys are creating variety on your page, but don't feel like you have to go out and take photos every single day. You should not be doing that, right?
Don't do that, yeah.
We're humans. We've got life. We got grocery shopping, kids to take care of over here. Like we can't just go out and take photos every day, all day, because that's not our lives. You know what I mean? So definitely make sure that you are obviously like, you know, putting time into your posting, but not too much time into taking tons of photos. Next thing that I was gonna say was Reels in TikTok. This is going to be huge, because if you go to my distributor reel, you will see all the things that I have done, right? And what I want my girls who have been in this for like a month or two, or even just a couple of months, or maybe even a year, you started doing TikTok and you still did DT ones without like saying like, oh, like I 5 times my income and I, you know, live by the beach and all this stuff, when you really live like, I don't know, like in Illinois or whatever. I'm using Illinois because that's where I was born and raised. But, you know, you want to be honest, tell the truth, and talk about where you're going. So my girls who've been in this for a couple of months, can you drop some ideas of things that girls could write in the chat, even though they haven't like been in the business and done all these things? Because you guys did such a good job with like dropping things in the chat that you haven't done, but you were going to do and that you were excited to do. And things that I want to say is like work from your phone, financial freedom. Those are things that you automatically get when you sign up. So when you join this business, those are things that are automatically like, holy crap, there we go. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, like definitely traveling more. That's a good one, because at the end of the day, when you join this business, you're traveling a whole lot more because you've got your phone with you everywhere, right? So you can bring your work on the go wherever you go, whether you do this full-time or part-time, it didn't matter. I traveled more, even though I was a college student. Alex and I went on trips more because I was working from my phone. This is before I even did full-time. Yes, building my savings, like such good ideas. So like put all that in your TikToks. You don't have to be like, I'm debt free. I make a full-time income from my phone, when you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to everybody? Drop a 1 if that makes sense. But you can still, meeting new friends, that is so good. Yes, meeting my new friends, making friends, you know, like all the things. You can say all those things because it is what you're doing, even though you're brand new. And I will also say one last thing I had about Reels. I'm blanking. Tosh, if you want to jump in, I'm blanking right now.
Yeah, I was thinking of something that you mentioned too with Reels. Hold on. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We're both blanking.
I can use the excuse of mom brain. Yeah, so when you're posting on Reels, obviously, like, yeah, you don't have a story automatically. Like, if you joined yesterday, you can't talk about all the debt you paid off. But yeah, some of the things even in my TikToks you can use, like I said, like this pays for my gas or this pays for whatever. But I definitely used TikTok and Reel, or I used TikTok for probably at least like 6 months without any of my videos ever going even remotely viral. They literally all got 200 views. So I will say, like, don't get discouraged when you're getting up a video and it literally only gets like 10 views and no comments. Like, just keep doing it. It's the same thing with consistency that we've been talking about. It's the same way, because I never imagined like any of my things blowing up. I literally got one that has like almost 2 million views as well. Never imagined that for myself. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking that too. You're like, oh my gosh, but like their reels will blow up and mine won't. Don't think that way, because they all will. It's literally the most random algorithm. They just like random ones will pop off. I have seen the most weird things pop off before. So don't get discouraged. They will pop off. but just keep doing it. And you can even repost old ones. I do that all the time. I think Kaylee, you probably do too. But
Yeah.
if I don't have anything to post for the day and I haven't done any content or anything, I'll just go back and post like an old one.
Heck yeah, because they're all saved. And there's this thing that you can use, like there's this link, and if anybody wants it, you can message us. But there's this link that you can use, and I hope this is like safe to use. But I will go and copy my like link on TikTok, and I'll go and like put it into this link, and it removes the watermark from it. So I can go and repost it and post it with any sound that I want. So I do that. We both repost our stuff. Or if you automatically have it saved, it's got like a little like obviously TikTok thing at the bottom, but like who cares? Just post it again. You know what I mean? I remember what I was gonna say, a call to action. So on my videos, I've recently been putting at the end, like message me coffee, message me weight loss, or comment opportunity. But then sometimes I like forget, and I don't know, like sometimes I also like to just switch it up. And won't put that, but I will put it in the caption. And that's been a game changer because I'll be like, oh, like, for those of you that have an influencer application, fill out the influencer application in my bio, or I'll literally just be like, comment opportunity below for more info. And they're commenting opportunity. I got a comment that said coffee before I got on this Zoom. So you guys never know, like, obviously, like what is going to happen when you just post these videos and you stay consistent for a week, a month, 2 months. You're going to blow up just like we did, because we didn't get serious about Facebook. I mean, Facebook Reels wasn't even a thing. And now it's like we're getting millions or thousands. But it's because we've been doing it and we post consecutively 2 every day. And then I will say one of the things that has gotten me customers and distributors, and honestly, like I'm talking like quality customers and distributors, is voice messaging. I have to talk about this really quick because it was one of those things where I didn't like to tell like new girls to do that, because I was like, no, they're probably nervous. They just need to stick to the scripts. They need to stick to like, you know, obviously how we're helping them. But let me just tell you, you sending a voice message before a distributor gets started, even just being like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Do you have 5 minutes to get started? I'll definitely send you the link right now. That is so easy. And that's just for them to sign up. You know what I mean? That right there proves you are excited, you're a real person, and you're pumped to help them get results, and you're pumped to help them change their life, right? So Tosh, you can add on about voice messaging, but I just had to say that because that is like essential to my business. I do it every day.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so good, because I remember this month, last year was my month, you guys. I blew the frick up. I went from Emerald Pay to Double Diamond Pay in 1 month. And I will tell you, March is game changer. So if you are ready, it's going to happen this month. But I sent so many voice messages, and I realized like the conversations I was having were so much more personal, especially like with weight loss. And I was like, these are my results. And I just sent so many voice messages, and people just like trust you more. I don't know, like it's hard to trust somebody. That's not necessarily hard to trust somebody, but it's different when you're just sending script after script after script. It's almost like they can catch on to that. But when you're really personal and you're showing them like that you truly do care, they can tell that you care, and they're going to be that much more likely to want to like be a part of what you have.
Exactly. So when you actually like, I totally agree with that. It's way more personal, and they automatically trust you more. And like she said, she was voice messaging all the time, but just start out little by little. Just start just like by, again, just being like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited for like your results. Let me send you the link. Here's my personal discount. Boom. Super easy, right? And it was really quick. So just test the waters by doing little stuff like that. Definitely drop any final questions that you guys have, because we're going to be wrapping it up soon. So drop any questions that you have and we'll answer them. One thing I do want to talk about super quick is following up in my organization on that. I am probably one of the least organized people that you will meet. I'm not the best with it. And maybe I know Tosh is more organized than me, because I saw what she was doing when she stayed with me. This girl's over here like a freaking organization queen. But for those of you who aren't as organized and you're looking to get a little bit more organized, let me speak on that. So I personally will search the word tomorrow in my Facebook Messenger or my text. How many people do you talk to? Drop a 2. If you've ever been told, I'll get with you tomorrow, I'll think about it and I'll text you tomorrow. Or I need to sleep on it, I'll let you know tomorrow. Or you know what, tomorrow would be better because tomorrow's Friday. Do you see what I'm saying? Tomorrow. How many people have said I need to talk to my husband? Drop a 3. I need to talk to my husband. I got to talk to my husband about that. Let me run it by my husband. Let me see if I can fit it into my budget. Do you guys see what I'm saying? There are keywords to search that you guys get told on the daily. And that was how I was missing people. I was writing down people who said Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. But when I go to my Facebook Messenger and my text messaging and I just search the word tomorrow, payday, write these things down. Tomorrow, payday, budget, husband, think about it. Those phrases automatically all come up in your Facebook Messenger, and you don't lose your spot after you message someone and you follow up with them. All the text follow-ups are in the boards app under text follow-ups. There's all PLC ones, and there's even some for potential distributors too. All of those, you guys, are designed to make following up easy for you. It's not supposed to be hard. Okay. So I always follow up with the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I also do the actual day. Today is the 1st. So I searched 1ST in my messages today. I got all my follow-ups done before like noon. I was like on top of it this morning. And I searched first in all of mine. And guess what? I found 3 people that said the 1st of the month. Gotta wait till the 1st. Gotta wait till the 1st. I get paid visibility on the 1st. I got that. So you guys never know who's actually going to say yes to all those follow-ups. And I think at the end of the day, even if you've already sent one follow-up, you should be sending PLC follow-up 2, PLC follow-up 3. And you're going to come across those people again by searching those keywords. So that's my main form of following up. That's just something I always do, is searching those keywords.
That's great. Yeah, I do that as well, but I'll search like CVV is one, because I'll always like ask, there's times when I ask people for info and they don't get back to me, or I'll search what's a good one, gold, the word gold, because when I talk about the gold status, it pops up every single time. So those are a couple I use. And then the very last thing I wanted to say, it's kind of unrelated to this, but I will say with Christmas Cash. So Christmas Cash, I don't exactly remember the date, but it was like September 1st, I don't know, through December 10th. And I remember I hadn't gotten a single Christmas Cash yet. I think we were like heading into December, I hadn't gotten a single one yet. And I ended up getting 2. And I just want to say that because you guys, I know there's a lot of you who are counting yourself out right now for the success bonus, and you're like, oh, I probably can't get it. Or maybe even the same thing with a foreigner friend. Do not. That is the worst thing you can do for yourself. It's destroying your mindset and destroying your business, because you have to believe that you can do it. And I promise, if you actually believe it and you put in the work, you're going to have one. Like, we still have an entire month. Like, you can earn it.
Love that. Love that so much. It's so true. And even if you're brand new, you can earn it. You can earn it right now in your first 30 days. There's no one telling you that you can't do something. We are literally the team of you can, or we did it, so can you, you know? I love that question, Tabitha. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I follow up on Instagram. The moment I am talking to someone about the products and they're interested, maybe they haven't given me their number. Maybe, we were talking about a product and I said the pricing and they ghosted me, whatever. The moment we get past the so excited to tell you more message, the ones that we're always sending, like, or whatever message you send to give them more info on the products, I take a screenshot picture. I take a picture. And then the next day, I go in and I message all those screenshots, and then I delete them because I followed up with them. Like, for those people, you can keep them if you want, but I'm talking to so many people on Instagram that I'm like, okay, I gotta clear them out. You know what I mean? Or put a folder, put them in an album. You know what I mean? Like, put them in an album on your phone. That's genius. So then on a day where you feel like things are kind of slow, go follow up with all those people on Instagram again. Go send them all Instagram host-to-post messages. You know what I'm saying? So get creative this month and going forward into this year. If you're like, Haley, I've been wanting to do TikToks, or, oh my gosh, Tosh, I've really been wanting to dive into host-to-post, but I don't know if I can do it. Or I really have been wanting to get better at live posting and making sure that I'm posting 3 to 4 times a day on my Facebook, not Instagram. We did not say Instagram, Facebook, okay? Do it. Because I promise you, you will have no regrets about the extra work that you did, because that's just more blessings for you. Think about that. When has your work not been blessed? When you had a really great mindset, you put your head down and you did the things. When were you not blessed? When have you ever not been blessed? You're always blessed. There's always a blessing, right? And that's why on our power hour today, I was like, tell me something good that happened to you guys today. What did you guys do that, or what happened to you that was great? Sometimes it's good. And this is going into our last thing about daily mindset and what we choose to focus on. You can choose to focus on all the things that didn't happen in February, or you can choose to focus on all the things that did. and all the great things that did in your life. This isn't just business stuff. There's life stuff in here that happened to me in February, and I wrote it down. You know, it's literally your choice about what you focus on, because at the end of the day, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but in the Bible, it's like the happiest chapter in the Bible was written in prison. The happiest chapter in the Bible was written by someone who was in prison. So they could have let their environment and everything that they were going through and all the stuff that they were in the middle of and the dreariness. I mean, come on, like, it's not a happy time there. They could have let that influence them. But that just happens to be the happiest. Tell me, how is that the happiest book in the Bible? With full of prosperity and all the good things that are going to come in your life. That shocks me to my core to this day. So don't forget that. In times where you think like, oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff going on, or my life is crazy, remember how much you love your kids. Remember why you're doing this business. And remember that nothing bad lasts forever. Nothing bad lasts forever. The good will come. You guys just have to stay focused and stay faithful. Okay, go ahead, Tosh. I'll let you close this mindset up. Cause she's a busy mom and she's got a 5-month-old.
You guys, I'm so busy. He's crying. Yeah, so exactly what Haley said. That's amazing. Seriously, you guys, take everything that we said and do the things and you will be successful. I promise you. Just believe that it's going to happen and do the work and just get your butt to work. You will be successful. Sorry, he's kidding. But yeah, so did you just want me to end it?
Yeah, I'm going to end it. Guys, this was so good. I hope that you guys got something from this. Definitely drop a 1 if you are so excited for March now. If you guys got tons of tips on this Zoom, we are going to post the recording. So I'm going to stop this now.